Headbangers.
Hi, welcome to the Headbangers podcast. I'm Brad,
I'm Nathan.
and we're now recording this again because the audio cut out.
Yeah,
but fuck it,
I was
let's
like,
do it.
I think I stood on it. I'm not gonna lie. I think I stood on it. Yeah, I definitely think I stood on it.
So after man, very still.
So it was my fault because that first episode was actually
I'm
really
fine with
good.
blaming you.
Fuck you then. And I'm also pretty plastered at the minute. I feel like I should mention that. I feel pissed.
Shout out to Blue Moon.
Yeah, shout out to Blue Moon. We had a couple beers during that episode.
Yeah.
And I was getting a bit tipsy towards the end, and I'm drinking gin more. And, yeah, it's going.
There we go. But yeah, so let's explain what we want to do on this podcast. So yeah, we're gonna have this. So we're gonna talk about some album reviews. We're gonna talk about what's going on. We're gonna talk about the kind of big topics that we've been thinking about that we might discuss. Band shout outs, who's touring, just anything basically, like, and what's going on in the news.
Talk about the news as well.
Exactly. And we've got an idea of like having like a metal chase in a way, so it's like, you know, having like questions, answers, get a bit drunk, have some fun with it. So
I'm pretty drunk right now, to be fair.
exactly, and that's what we want to be.
So yeah, we're also going to be interviewing like local bands and stuff. It's going to be basically like our way of sort of giving back to the community, because the community's given a lot to us. So we're going to kind of offer a space where bands get to be interviewed,
Exactly,
and get their music out there. One idea that we've been playing about is where there's an area called Pirate Studios.
Yeah.
Where I practice and a bunch of other bands practice from Leeds. We're gonna basically interview them there, and at the end we're gonna get them to do like maybe an half-hour set or something like that.
Something like it. I'll play as much as they can, just like at least so you can maybe plug a few songs there.
Yeah.
And get them to talk about the band, where they want to go with it. Just make connections, make friends.
Yeah, make friends.
Like I said, we've got a lot to be thankful for, so we want to kind of give back to the community now and give some shout outs to bands that we think are very talented in the scene. So
like
yeah,
Ingested.
exactly.
Represent.
Represent. New York. Right. So what's been on in the news? Corey Taylor. A lot of Corey Taylor.
Fucking too much of our Corey
I mean, I find it funny how they're releasing the album and then Corey's all over Loudwire.
No, he's always been all over Loudwire.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So the issue I've been having recently, I really like the dude, right? But fuck me, Loudwire. Can you not find any other cunt to ask about stuff? Yeah, like ask just Nicky Six from Motley Crue or something like that. Ask some other generic fucking like guy. Like, why the fuck? Every time I open up Loudwire or like that. Yeah, I don't fucking listen to you anymore. Banger TV's a lot better. Shout out to Banger TV. No, but like every time I go on your fucking website, it's Corey Taylor's opinion on something daft.
Do you reckon he like pays them?
No, I reckon they pay him. Are you saying Corey Taylor pays them?
It wouldn't surprise me, to be honest.
No, fuck that. I'm just checking all the wires again.
It reminds me of like how I kind of expect like IGN to pay or Call of Duty pay.
I'm not even kidding. Hey, Loudwire, stop wanking off to Corey Taylor, okay?
Yeah, please do.
Right.
I'm a bit sick of it.
But what's been mainly in the news
But to be fair,
recently?
it's funny because like he's like, stop making me a meme. I was like, but you look like you've face swapped with a plug socket.
He doesn't look. He looks like the mixture between Elephant Man and a fucking burn.
Come on, this guy made like Freddy Krueger's mask.
And he fucking makes such a shit mask. Caleb said he's got some theories that maybe they've made the mask see through so he can like edit it, so like he can like change it about, like add bandages, add like some decoration or some shit.
Possibly, or maybe it's just a shit mask and the guy's burned out from making.
It's a shit mask. Oh, hello, Unsainted is pretty good. I'd say it's a good song.
That's a good song. I mean, yeah, it's generic Slipknot. You know what to expect, but it's a good formula. I was a bigger fan of All Out Life. I felt that was more of a kick in the teeth.
That was something different. I like that. That was something different.
You know what to expect from Slipknot.
All Out Life ain't even on the fucking album.
I know. I
was like, that's a bit shit.
To be honest.
That's a bit shit.
So it's interesting to see like which direction the album's going to go and if it's going to go more like All Out Live. I mean, this is Corey Taylor. It's heavier than Iowa, so I mean,
I don't think it's going to be heavier than Iowa.
Judging by Unsainted, I don't think it is. But I mean, hopefully it'll be a good album. I enjoyed the last one.
Unsainted does sound very stone sour, don't you think?
I love Corey's thing about like this new Slipknot person that's in there, like, and he's like, it's none of your fucking business.
None of your fucking business. Like, this guy's now in Slipknot, but no one wants to tell him his identity.
He's also a father with kids, and he's still acting like an antsy teen.
I feel like you just don't like Corey Taylor.
I respect Corey Taylor as an artist. I think he's an amazing singer. He's an amazing screamer. But my God, that guy has an opinion on everything.
He's got such a good... Nah, he ain't got... Rob... Yeah, if you want to talk about someone that's got an opinion on everything, Rob Flynn, fuck you. No, I'm honestly... I don't like the cunt. Even if he watches this, I don't give a fuck, right? Every single member of his band's left recently. It's because he's a cunt, right? It's because the recent fucking album from Motorhead, or not Motorhead, fucking hell, I'm pissed. From Machine Head was
my favourite
pretty
Motorhead
shit.
artist.
I'm not gonna lie. And you know, Rob Flynn's your favourite member?
No, I said Rob Flynn's my favourite member of Motorhead.
Oh, I drank a lot in the last, but not a lot.
Trying to compensate for how the audio cut out the last one.
I'm so upset.
I know.
I'm so upset. It was such a good podcast. You guys missed out. It was such a fucking good podcast as well. Can I have a hit of the vape out just so I don't feel stressed?
Yeah. Compliment the chef.
Wait, what do you do?
Cook it 5 times.
There we go.
It's now turned into how to vape tutorial. Take it in. This is your time of Pussy. But yeah, so Opeth's releasing a new album soon. You sound like that.
I need some beer to wash it down.
It's a very destructive episode now.
Heartburn from that.
Welcome to my
No wonder you're always having the fucking Rennies.
Exactly.
Yeah, Opeth are releasing a new album.
Yeah, so Opeth releasing the album. It's going to be an interesting one. I think, like, they don't have to sing it in Swedish, in it, because all the album titles are in native tongue.
I think it might be... Fuck me, that bitch really fucked me up. Oh. No, I think it's going to be, like, Swedish song titles, but they're going to be, like, English.
Yeah,
because let's face it, like...
It'd definitely be like a weird transition. I mean, I know they're a band that always want to change and progress.
Yeah.
But to go from like complete English to Swedish is a very big transition. But I'd be down for it.
I listen to Rammstein and everything's in German.
Exactly.
They could be calling
I think it's just because like
know.
Opeth are so used to having that style. But I'm interested to see what it's going to be like. Like Sorceress was a good album. They implement some like new styles in there. It was a bit heavier than like Pale Communion.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think they're ever going to go back to the death metal style. I'm pretty sure Mike's put that in the dirt. Sadly, but
you know, that upsets me because I feel Opeth when they did death metal was a lot better. You know,
it's different, isn't it?
It's
but I like a band that changes because.
But you actually like prog, don't you?
I like prog, yeah. I think what I like about it is that you never know what to expect or what direction it's going to take. You can get songs that you know what formula it's going to go down. But when a band can completely throw you off, like Opeth, they're coming with like some kind of jazz solo or something out of nowhere, and then there'll be like some like chuggy death metal riff. I like that.
I hate prog music. If I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I know you do.
Fucking, you know what it is? It's if you say it's shit as well. Fuck me. All the bands, all like the fucking fans just be like, oh, it's because you can't It's like, you know, have you ever said...
There's definitely like an elitism to it.
Have you ever said you don't like Rick and Morty in front of someone that likes Rick and Morty?
Oh, God, yeah.
Because, like, you don't understand... You're just not intelligent enough for it. It's like, that's...
Do you even do astrophysics?
It's the exact same fucking reaction when you say you don't like prog. Like, you just don't understand it because you're not smart enough. You're not fucking... You don't understand music as well as I fucking do. It's like, you know what...
You don't have the capacity to understand
you know what it is.
It.
I like Opeth. I do like Opeth. But...
It's not the bands, it's the fan base.
The fans.
It's like black metal, and like even Varg said, you know, like even like Varg, Fenris, all people like this, they end up playing to this whole elitism thing. Like they find it really cringy.
They do a little bit,
a tiny bit, but I don't think it's not to be true or anything. Like because he's even said like we never believed to be true. We just kind of had our own style back then, and they did want to kind of go against the grain a bit.
Yeah, you know, do you know why black metal got kind of like came out?
I don't know, the murder.
It was kind of a reaction to how shit death metal got towards the end of its like popularity.
Controversial.
No, so you had loads of bands that had come out that sounded exactly like the popular death metal bands. So then you had black metal that came out that were completely different. So towards its end, obviously death metal became more better produced and better sounding. So then you got black metal that's completely the opposite.
Yeah. Well, they didn't want to sound good.
It's purposely made to sound shit.
But nevertheless, it came out with some good stuff.
Very good. Very good.
And also in the news, Gojira.
You know what?
I've got mad respect for him because getting a fireball to the face.
If I got a fireball to the face, I wouldn't be fucking carrying on. I'd be crying.
Yeah, literally. I mean, like, was he... He didn't go to hospital, did he?
I don't think he did.
I think he just carried on playing, but it's like what you were telling me earlier. Like, I find it funny how Randy was there taking pictures like, 1 minute, mate, you just take a bit to the left there.
I'm really sad I'm out of beer, by the way.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, good audio. Rest in peace. Cheers.
I'm so upset. No, but I've got so much respect for that guy. The fact that he took a fucking fireball. Think about it, that'd been Justin Bieber. Think about it, if that had been like Justin Bieber or like any like Cardi B or whatever, fucking tour would be cancelled. And you know for a fact that's true. The tour would be cancelled and every cunt would be like, oh, I've got 3rd-degree burns on my face, that's why I can't do the rest of the tour.
Legit.
No, like he fucking took it like a trooper, went backstage for a little bit, then came back, finished the fucking song. And
you gotta respect that, haven't you?
Yeah, you gotta respect that. That's dedication.
That's metal.
That's very metal.
And also, the picture that he showed me of George.
Oh, yeah, so I was on Instagram the other day, and Corpse Grinder, he posted like a bit of an apology to like everyone, basically saying that like they couldn't play at a certain gig because there was like really bad weather issues and shit like that. But it did clear up. And we got such a lovely picture.
Maybe it's an excuse to go.
Yeah, we're probably gonna throw it up by the way around about here. Of Corpse Grinder fishing, and he caught a tiny fucking fish, and he looked so happy with himself.
He was very happy with himself.
It's very fun.
I fucking love Corpse Grinder.
I fucking love that
He's
guy.
a great guy,
so fucking much. You know what's really funny? The fact that he talks about like butchering like people, and then he comes off stage and he's like, "Let's just go fishing, guys." Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
actually, and he plays like World of Warcraft and stuff. Like, he seems like a pretty swell guy.
Hey, Corpse Grinder, if you're listening, come sit down with us. If you're ever in the UK,
come play PS4.
Yeah, if you're ever in the UK, come play PS4 with us. You know, if you're ever in the UK, sit down, we'll interview you, we'll have a little chat, drink some beers.
It's very wishful thinking, isn't it? Really.
Fuck you. I've got confidence.
I can slide into his DMs. I'll get him on.
Yeah, I'll get him on. If I can get shouted out by Anthrax, I can get him on.
You're gonna not shut off about that now, are you?
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna shut the fuck up about that. Yeah, by the way, if anyone's got Anthrax Twitter, not Twitter, Instagram.
Give it now, because I've already got a shout out.
On Instagram at hand, right? Go on there. There's a picture I took of my own vinyl that I got gifted. That's actually on the main page, and it's got my actual Instagram handle. Anthrax actually shouted me out. So thank you, Anthrax.
Yeah, I'm not jealous.
That's literally made my entire fucking year. I'm not even kidding. I saw it and I was like shitting my pants.
Did you get on the podcast, Anthrax?
I think I jizzed myself. I'm not even kidding. Like, I saw it and I thought it was like a fake account, and I saw that it was verified and it was actually their account. I was like,
you have to check that, yeah. Because sometimes you get excited when you see it, and then when you see the blue tick as well, you're like,
mate, my dick was so hard. I'm not even kidding. Honest, mate, I saw that. I was like, fuck.
Heavy breathing.
I really hope like people that like saw it and were like, fuck, Nathan's metal as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, that's. I was like, shit.
This is your ego right now.
Yeah, my ego went through the fucking roof that day. I can't believe. I couldn't believe it. I literally could not believe it. I was like, what the fuck? But like, maybe it was just like a slow day, and they're like, oh, we got tagged in this a while ago.
Go on then, might as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so bands that are touring, ABBA for touring. We want to see them, don't we?
I want to go to Belgium for it.
I want to go to Belgium because London's too fucking expensive.
I think we should go to Belgium for it because
make a holiday out of it, innit?
Yeah, let's make a holiday out of it. No, like, it's a bit, ain't it fucking ridiculous how expensive it is for us to get to London?
Exactly.
Like
I don't think the gig will be that expensive.
For reference, me and Brad both live in Leeds, and to get to London would cost us like £160 on the train.
Yeah. That's would. I mean, this rate anyway.
And a ferry to Belgium would cost us
now,
about 70.
But still, like,
if we booked now, it wouldn't be that expensive. But are we really going to book now?
I'd rather go to Belgium and see him.
Yeah, like, and for us to go to Belgium on a fucking ferry would cost 70 quid.
Exactly.
And like, that's just mental.
But
yeah,
to be honest, like I really want
to
to see Viltmus as well. I think that's how you pronounce it. I probably butchered that name.
Yeah,
But
that super group is
Mayhem, Morbid Angel, Cryptopsy, like, and it's the best elements of each one as well.
it's insane. Like,
I wish we did the podcast when that came out because I would love to do like a full review of it.
man, I nutted in my pants when
All
that
I can
album
say
came
is it's
out.
a full-on assault, and it doesn't try to be anything else except from a good fucking Black and Fresh album, and that's what it was.
It twats you in the face, and
Exactly.
it like straight up just twats you.
It felt like if I was going to kick an orphan, that's what the sound playing in the background.
If you do that on the weekend, I've seen you do it.
Kick an orphan?
Yeah, I've seen you do it.
Damn.
I've seen you do it. Hey,
How do you know about
Brad
Private
kicks
Life?
orphans.
Yeah.
Straight up. Right.
Kick orphans, listen to Viltmus. That's my promo.
Kick off.
That's my shout
That
out.
should be their that should be their like slogan. Like, you know, if you get like a
Yeah.
band, fuck it, listen to Viltmus, kick off.
Viltmus said kick orphans.
I mean, you know, life's already shit for him anyway. I imagine getting kicked by a metalhead is not going to be the height, like the fucking like the thing that really fucking fucks them up. You know what I mean? Like,
we're testing the YouTube.
yeah.
See how far we can.
Hey, we didn't swear in the first 20 seconds, so they can
Exactly.
go fuck themselves.
Yeah, we know your techniques.
Yeah, we know your fucking game.
But yeah. Also, we got like
Probably loads of orphans listening to this going,
Sorry.
he kicked me.
I won't kick you unless you provoke me.
No, he gets off on that. He kicks you and then goes home and wanks over it the next day.
Shh. But yeah, so also we want to talk about the next big topic. So we have like conversations and we're just randomly walking about doing stuff. So we want to talk about
beer, bands, or other than not else really.
We're kicking orphans now.
Yeah, kicking orphans.
But yeah, so we want to talk about who we think the next Metallica is going to be. And when we say that, like someone that could reach that stature, because, you know, we see bands like Lamb of God, Gojira, Trivium, and they all reach this certain level, like they might get to like second line at the festival. They do well for themselves, they can manage to sell out shows. But to get like, you know, doing arena shows, like proper selling out like Metallica did, I don't think we're going to see that again.
No, we won't.
because Metallica paved the way for thrash.
It's like my tattoo artist that did Ozzy. He said that they turned up because he was covering for like a bassist. He said they turned up and they was in a helicopter, landed, did their set, and flew the fuck off, and everyone went mental for it. And then like, you're not gonna see a band as big as them
Because of what they did.
Yeah, because they did change music. Like a lot of people think. Smoke everywhere. No, but a lot of people like go, oh yeah, they're overrated and they're sold out and blah 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 fucking blah. What you don't understand is they did actually change music. Fuck you. But they actually did change music quite a bit. They made thrash, which is my favourite genre about, by the way. No, they made thrash and they were just insane. They was all over MTV and then they paved the way for other bands. So like everyone who loves Slayer, guess what? You wouldn't have Slayer if you didn't have Metallica.
Yeah.
And
And it's like a string effect, isn't it? Like, you wouldn't have Slayer if it wasn't Metallica. But you also wouldn't have, like, a lot of death metal bands if it wasn't for Slayer.
Yeah.
So it's like, in that way, they're so important. But, you know, you've got death metal, you've got black metal, you've got death metal. Like, they're all so important.
Yeah.
But, like, nowadays, I don't know what genre of metal could come out now that I think a band would have to pave the way for to become, like, really big. And, like, I know you said Lamb of God before.
Yeah, no, I think Lamb of God could do it. I reckon they could get that big. Like, to sell out arenas.
But do you reckon that I still feel like they're too heavy for like a mainstream audience? Like
I don't think they are.
Metallica reached their peak of stature when they made the Black Album because it was more of a hard rock album.
Nah, they was already big before that.
They were big.
They were fucking gigantic.
But do you reckon
that.
at that stage, do you reckon they were like Gojira level? Or do you reckon they were bigger than that?
No, they were bigger than Gojira. They were fucking... At that stage, they were big. Do you know what I mean? Can I have another hit with it?
Yeah.
No,
Start
but at the
dying
stage
again.
before... I can't promise all. But...
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like something has to be created or something has to change. And I feel like it was the right place at the right time. Because, you know, Black Sabbath came out, Iron Maiden, they all created the genre together.
Well, the reason why Metallica even got started was because I think James Hetfield had gone to see Motorhead.
Yeah.
And
I
like
know
the
they're very
next day-
heavily inspired by Misfits as well.
Yeah, and then like the next day,
Yeah.
he'd like posted an ad in the paper saying drummer needed, must like Motorhead, blah blah blah, and then Lars answered, and then Metallica were kind of born. By the way, there was a guy before called Burton. there was a bassist before Cliff Burton.
I don't know about that, to be honest.
He was only in it for the band for a couple months, and I think they kicked him out. And then Cliff took over. But yeah, there was a bassist that they had before Cliff Burton.
Interesting.
Which I imagine if you're that guy, you must be fucking pissed.
Yeah.
Like you must be more mad than Dave Mustaine. Have you heard Dave Mustaine talking about when he got kicked out of Metallica?
Yeah.
It's really weird.
I watched like tons of videos on it. It's kind of late news, isn't it? Really?
No, but you know what's really funny about it?
Go
We're
on.
talking about he saw his dad like die in like hospital, and he said getting kicked out of Metallica were worse. I'm like, fuck me, that's worse.
Priorities much.
Yeah. All due respect to Dave Mustaine, though.
Yeah. Talk to the big man, the big homie.
The big thrash boy.
But yeah, also want to do an album review, so we might do like one a week. See how many albums come out a week.
I don't think we'll do
it's
one
hard
a
to say that
week.
because we'd have to wait till like one good album coming out every week.
No, because like I feel like if we did one a week, we'd be reviewing just a lot of dog shit albums.
To be fair, that could also be pretty funny.
Yeah, that'd be funny, but I feel like, and this week we're reviewing. Well, no one else released an album, so we're gonna review Bring the Horizon. They were shit, and that'd be the end of the fucking album review. Although I know you fucking liked the new album, didn't you?
Liking it from like thing is, I've never seen Bring Me the Horizon as a metal band. Like maybe back in the day they were.
They're not a metal band.
I guess they were deathcore, but like
They're not fucking deathcore. They're fucking deathcore.
They used to be.
Did they?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't believe that for a single shred.
Do you research them?
I'll fucking do some.
To be fair, I don't actually like their older stuff, but I think I like them from a pop music perspective. It's a different sound of. It's more like an alt rock sort of album.
I'm gonna keep my opinions to myself.
Yeah.
Shit.
But yeah, Fleshgod, that's what we were getting.
Yeah, Fleshgod.
So, really good album. I think it's definitely a step up from the last album because I felt like it was too heavily orchestral in the last album.
Yeah, it was.
It was missing the kick in the teeth that the first few albums had, and I felt this album came back. There's the perfect balance of orchestral, heavy stuff. The only thing I'll say is I feel like I could have used a bit more variation. So, like, it was a full-on fucking assault, wasn't it?
Yeah,
From start to
really
finish, it was an assault. The musicianship though is incredible, but I just sort of liked more songs because I remember on the last album and the album before, like you had stuff like Gravity, which is like really slow, really heavy.
Gravity was intense. Like I remember when I first listened to that, I was like shocked. By just how intense a song could actually be. I've listened. Brad knows this. I got into metal super quick, didn't I?
Yeah.
My first gig, by the way, was Suffocation.
I know that is definitely throwing yourself in the deep end.
Yeah, my first gig was Suffocation. At this point, I'd only ever listened to really Korn and stuff, and then I went to go see a Suffocation gig. So like, I got into metal really quick. So I got into like death metal and black metal really fucking quick.
It took me a long time to get into because I've been listening to fucking years.
Yeah,
So I had to work my way up.
Soon I'll overpass you, Brad.
We'll see.
I'll overpass you. So I remember when I first listened to Gravity, and it fucked my entire world up because I was like, holy fuck. Because I didn't know at that time that you could really mix orchestral sort of sound.
Yeah. That's why I love bands like Flesh, like fucking
straight up death metal. Yeah,
but it's the perfect combination because like both music styles are really frantic, like really insane.
Oh, there should
put
be
together.
Aseptic Fleshgod joint cut like tour.
That'd be amazing.
That would be fucking.
That
insane.
must have happened already.
Nah,
it can't not have happened already.
Nah, I don't think it has happened.
Wow, get that fucking sorted out.
Yeah, if you're watching it, fucking get that sorted out because
Exactly.
that needs to happen.
That would be amazing. But the new Fleshgod, my god, it's an incredible album.
It's a really
incredible.
good, well-made album.
Really well produced. The musicianship is on point. But if you listen to Fleshgod, you know exactly what to expect. If you haven't listened to Fleshgod, what are you doing?
Yeah. And if you're going to listen to Fleshgod,
I think you have
listen to this album.
First.
Yeah, Violation first,
Violation
but then this.
first,
Actually, no. Listen to this album first, then listen to Violation. Fucking hell.
Why in that order?
Because I feel like if you started off with Violation, you might have a negative attitude to this album. Because it's not the Violation, is it? That's one.
But, I mean, every band does that one song that's a fucking massive kick in the balls, isn't it?
Oh man.
But I think check it out if you haven't checked it out already.
Yeah, it is. I think it's a master. Fucking hell. I think it's a genuine masterpiece. Because there's bits where songs just merge into each other, and it's so well flowing, and
it is. The transitions are insane. The
orchestral parts are just insane. By the way, the opera singer that they've got.
Yeah, she comes on stage and I'm pretty sure Bloodstock 2015 she came on.
Yeah,
but they all do a good job.
She was amazing this album. Like, not even like opera like sort of vocals. Yeah. Like there's a song where she literally just sings, and it's intense to like sort of listen to, because it was just how raw the talent is.
Yeah.
The one bad thing I'd say is sometimes that the lead singer's vocals, his tone doesn't match the actual song itself. But that's not a bad thing. No. His vocals are very good. Just sometimes there's a tone of a song where it kind of dies.
You feel like
down.
he could have some parts he could have used more like harsh vocals.
There's certain bits where I saw it and I was like, oh well.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but other than that, I really
great fucking album.
Yeah, it's a great fucking album. What score would you give it out of 10?
I'm gonna go with 8 out of 10.
I'll give it a solid 5 blue moons. Oh no, not 5 blue moons. 7 blue moons out of 10. There we go.
Yeah, that's fair.
7 blue moons.
It's a good album. It's not my favorite one by him, but it's certainly up there.
Yeah, no, it's not the best album.
Yeah,
but it's certainly not the worst. It's a good album. It's a great album.
If you like Fleshgod, you're gonna like it. Yeah, that's all that matters.
If you like opera, or if you like orchestral sort of music, you probably will like this album.
You might be a bit put off when you think it's gonna be an orchestral album, and you get
no, but I think you could like this album. There's a lot of opera sort of vibes, and there's a lot of orchestral vibes anyway. I reckon you will like this.
Yeah,
album.
If you listen to it from like a musician standpoint, then
if
you got to appreciate at least.
If you're a musician, you definitely like this.
Yeah, 100%. So I guess we got to get into the band shout outs then. So do you want to pair the way?
Are we already at the band shout outs?
Yeah, boy.
Fuck me, it took us ages last time to get to this point. I think it's because we're a bit. Are you a bit drunk as well? Are you drunk as well?
I'm alright, to be honest. I'm not lightweight like you, though.
Fuck you, I'm not a fucking lightweight.
Just looking to Mike.
Mike, am I a lightweight? Fuck you.
3 beers down.
I drank yesterday. Not 3 beers down, but I drank yesterday, so my tolerance is already a bit low as it is.
Yeah, okay. I was drunk as well yesterday, but yeah.
No, I'm not wasted. It's just that I think I've drank them too quick.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know when you drink it a bit too quick and it goes to your head straight away?
Yeah, it does, doesn't
it?
I'll let you off. Give us.
I drank all 3 of these cunts, right?
I think you drank. I'm pretty sure you drank them within the first 10 minutes.
I did. And you got through. You've still got one open.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you got an Estrella as well. So this couldn't call me a lightweight. I drank all 3 of them in the space it took him to drink one.
Big dick energy.
Did you just fart?
No.
I swear to God, you just farted.
Let's move on, chat.
Oh.
But yeah, so do you want to give a band shout out?
Yeah, so one band I want to shout out is my... I feel like I'm a bit biased to this anyway. Because it's my guitarist.
Yeah, go on
then. It's my guitarist.
I'll be biased with my shout out as well.
It's my guitarist band. His other band. Albion Code.
Close the gates! Close the gates!
They're fucking sick. They're a hardcore band from Sheffield. And which is literally just up the road from us, isn't it? Sheffield.
Pretty much, yeah.
You used to live there.
I did. It's a pretty shit city, but it's got a good nightlife.
Yeah, fuck you.
You haven't lived there, you don't understand.
Fucking Corp there's sick. But the band.
It's good nightlife, but go on, give the band.
Yeah, but you know what? They've released a new song recently called Anguish, and it's pretty insane. Can we put a clip up of like the song in editing?
You can probably ask them to be fair.
Yeah, I'll ask the lead singer. But yeah, if we get a I'll put the new song up in this little section so you can.
Yeah, and we'll also give a shout out in the comments as well.
But yeah,
explain a bit about them.
Yeah, so they're from Sheffield. They're a bit of a hardcore sort of band.
Yeah,
I know the guitarist. He's in my band.
Right.
And yeah, they're pretty insane. Another song by them which is.
Would you say they're like Slam then? Slam Deathcore?
No, they're not Slam. They're just hardcore, I reckon.
Yeah, yeah.
But they are really good. Better Red Than Dead is one of my favourite songs by them. It was actually the song that made me want the guitarist in my band.
Stealing you.
Yeah, because he messaged me on Join My Band saying, "Oh, I'm interested," and I went, "Have you done anything?" And he sent me that song, and I was like blown away by how fucking skilled and talented he was. And when I met him in person, he's a really fucking sound guy.
Maybe get him on the podcast.
Of course, we're gonna get him on the podcast. We're gonna get my entire band on the podcast. No, but I love the new song that they made. And knowing Jordan, the guitarist, it really shows because he's such a hard-working sort of guitarist, and he's insanely talented. Like working with him, like is on the genuine.
Has he got a good work ethic?
No, he's not just got a good work ethic. He's just a sound guy, and like I enjoy when I've been to practice.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed it. And I've been on a couple of nights out with him. He's just a sound guy.
That's what you want when you're in a band with someone. You want someone that you can
not
only have a good work ethic, but also someone that you can have fun with.
Him and our drummer Tim get on so well, which is exactly what I wanted.
Yeah. Good dynamic between the squad.
Yeah, because I like it's so important for your lead and your fucking drummer to get on.
Oh yeah, because in the way when it comes to the musicianship,
they're the main
two
people
that work together. You know what I mean?
But yeah, working with Jordan is a really exciting thing, and seeing what he's done with Albion Codex, it just makes me excited for what we've got.
Yeah, because you know what's coming.
Our band, but just makes me feel quite proud to like see how good he is, because he does. They do show off how talented each of our. The lead singer is insanely good.
Yeah,
well.
you want a band that can bring out the best.
I would admit the lead singer of Albion Codex is better than me.
Yeah.
But that's just because he's been doing it for a lot longer. But
exactly. It takes time and process.
yeah, no, like that song's really good. If you haven't listened to Anguish by Albion Codex, listen to it because it's a very good song. Another band I wanted to shout out is Noose from New Jersey.
Yeah, fresh band.
I did show you these guys, didn't I? I showed them.
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed them. Like, so I haven't actually listened to them in my own time yet. Which you have to send me like an album or something. But like,
I'm definitely
the song that I got showed, it was really good. It was like exactly what you expect from a thrash band. Again, it doesn't got any links like besides the genre, but like if you want to listen to thrash, this is exactly what you want.
Oh, yeah, it's exactly what you want from a
crunchy
good
riffs, blast beats.
Band. There's blast beats. There's fucking heavy political sort of influence, which is why I always enjoy. I'm quite political.
Very like reminds me of the 80s styles.
Yeah, it's
kind of what Power Trip brought along.
Yeah, there's a lot of good gang vocals as well.
Yeah.
And it's enjoyable. So yeah. That's another band.
Any particular songs?
Oh, I'll bring up a couple right now if you want.
Go on. Girlfriend, When in Rome.
Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm a bit pissed, bro. I'm looking forward to this pizza, later.
Me too.
So, a couple of songs I want you to check out.
That is not how I expect it to be spelled.
News.
I thought it'd be like with two L's.
It looks like Muse, doesn't it? So yeah, by the way, it's spelled N-U-S-E. So News.
It's like Muse's Angst.
Yeah, it's like Muse, but with an N. Fuck you, Muse is shit compared to these guys, I'm not gonna lie.
You can't compare a thrash band to an alternative rock band.
That's true. Anyway,
Muse are good.
One song I want you to check out is Cyborgs. That's a very good song. Cracked Eye Socket and Top Hat Man. Those are 3 songs by them that I think are really fucking good. If you're into your political stuff and you're into political thrash in general, you probably fucking like these guys because these guys are pretty fucking sick.
That's my shout out. Again, another biased one, but I want to shout out my mate's band, God F.
Becoming my animal style. I wish that I take goodbye, but I say the best I can be.
They've only just kind of started recently, but they're doing like the O2 Academy in June. They've done quite a few gigs, and I like because they implement so many different styles. They're all into different kinds of metal. We've got people that are into death metal, new metal, thrash metal, like all of them are into different styles of music. But like the dynamic that they have together. Their song Animal Side is now on Spotify, so they've only got one song, but like I've been helping them like film a couple of stuff, and I think they're wanting to release another song shortly. So check them out. They're good. I can't really describe them except from say that they play fucking metal and they do it well. Great vocals, great guitar player. If you like a band that could kind of like have diversity, like, you know, death metal and stuff like that. Thrash metal, everything. Check them out because they're great.
Who's your other band?
My other bands.
Yeah.
Oof. Can't say a fourth another band to shout out.
See, I brought 2, Brad. I brought 2.
Gotta talk about Dick Big Energy. Dick Bull.
No, it was Dicks Out for a Harambe.
Yeah.
By that band that I can't pronounce the name of. Have you not seen the name?
I don't think I checked that one out.
Oh, mate. So they're a Sam band, right? And you've probably seen them memed. Dicks Out for a Harambe is one of their songs.
Wait. I'm gonna steal your plug.
Who's my plug?
Deadweight.
Oh, fuck you!
There you go. I did bring 2. I'll just stole it from you.
You bastard! Alright, in our last one, I shouted out this other song called Deadweight, and Brad has decided to steal that from us.
Featuring CJ from Die Out as Murder.
And Alex Terrible from Slaughter to Prevail. And if you haven't listened to Slaughter to Prevail, that's
See, I listened to it today because you showed me it, but like, Jesus Christ.
But it's fucking insane, isn't it? It's like, smacks you straight in the face, and when you think, fucking hell, no, but when you think, like, when you think it's over, it's not over, mate. It just gets heavier and heavier. It's 6 minutes of pure ass fucking of heavy metal, and well, not heavy metal, but intense fucking heaviness, and it's fun as fuck.
Yeah.
It's got. Let's bring up the features just so we don't focus on Alex Terrible and CJ from Die Art, and we give all the vocals.
Ready for the 10-hour wait to put all the people in there. To be honest, like I said before, how did they all record in their own homes?
I think
I was
they
going to
did
say,
their
because
own
that'll
bits.
be a lot of people to get in the studio.
Yeah, I think they did their own bits and they sent it. So Low Life, CJ McCreary, Ben Dewar, Jamie Hanks. It's slowly moving, don't worry.
Let's put some like elevator music at this point.
CJ McMahon.
I'm just enjoying watching you trying to pronounce all the names.
Ben Mason. They're not even that hard names to pronounce. I'm just a bit pissed. Alex Terrible.
It's like an eye test.
Tom Barber. Dan Watson. Jordan. James. Duncan.
It's waiting for the last one to come on.
Bentley. That's in the last one. Reese.
Do you
Peters.
reckon they're all in the group chat or something?
Nah, I doubt it. But it's weird how they managed to get this many people.
And I was going to say, I've never seen so many people like plugged on the same song. But yeah, it's a fucking amazing song. If you like slam, you like deathcore,
You probably fucking
you're gonna
love
like this. And like you said before, like I feel like CJ's vocals were a lot different to what he does in Die Out as Murder. I think he tried
they
to
were
play
more
into the whole
intense, I
slam
think.
stuff.
Yeah, they were more intense,
Yeah.
I think.
But I really enjoyed it.
If you love CJ, and if you don't love CJ, go fuck yourself. Stop listening to this fucking
Yeah, leave
podcast.
CJ alone.
Like,
Go
how
ahead.
can you not like CJ? Like, you know, for a fact there's some dudes coming from, who's that metalhead? So you like deathcore? No, but that song was insane to listen to.
No, I really enjoyed it.
I
Check it out. That's my plug that I stole from
yeah,
Nathan.
did I tell you what Caleb said about it?
What?
I remember so I was having a beer. I showed Caleb it, and I could just see the back of Caleb's head. And every so often, I could just hear him go, "What the fuck?" Like,
No, like, every time you think it's over, it comes back.
yeah,
Heavy,
it
yeah.
smacks you straight in the face.
Yeah,
But yeah, thanks for stealing my prog, cunt.
you're welcome.
Um,
But yeah, so that's been the Headbangers podcast, episode 1. Expect more stuff. So I think we are thinking about doing the metal game show, but we want to kind of focus on the podcast for now. But release a few episodes of this, see who we can get on it, because we've got a couple of mates that I'd like to be on it.
hey,
Also
yo,
some bands.
Pariah. I'm gonna message the lead singer after this. Pariah, I'm fucking coming for you. We're gonna get you on this show.
I know what you did last summer.
We know what you did last summer. No, but I want to get the lead singer Pariah
100%.
and
Got
Pariah
bands that
on there,
wanna get
'cause
on there.
when we met them at Ingested, they were really cool.
Yeah, they're cool dudes.
That
That was a good gig, to be honest, in general.
yeah, that was good.
£10 for ingested. What a fucking
10
bargain.
quid, guys.
That's
That's
3
a
meal deals and a
bargain.
buena.
Bargain.
Exactly. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. We've had fun with this.
I've been Nathan.
I've been Brad.
Enjoy your weekend.
We'd say I say I'm Nathan and you're Brad to really confuse people.
Yeah, he's Brad.
So you make everybody feel
Oh
drunk.
wait, no, he's Nathan. I'm Brad.
Thank you for watching and listening.
This has
How are
been
you doing?
Headbangers.
Check us out on
Episode
Spotify,
1.
Podbean, YouTube, SoundCloud, everything. Anything that we can whore ourselves out on, we'll be there.
And suck a titty for Nathan.
Yeah.
We'll cut that out. Please cut that out.
All right. See you later. Thank you.
See you in a bit.